Welcome everybody to Young Composer Reacts to Mana Trust All Night Garage Session. Look, last video I shot, I had just had my shot in the arm for the COVID vaccine. It was the first day and it got so much worse. It got so much worse. I was not very intelligible in the video. But a few hours after that I went to sleep. It must have been like 6 p.m. or something. And then I had like 40 degrees Celsius of fever, etc. So I started having some delirium going on and everything. So I just want to come back into stuff that's familiar and create content, because if I don't make a video today, when am I going to make one? You know, I won't appreciate the return back to normal if I don't do it now, and neither will you. I mean, I hope at least. This is gonna be laid back, not taking any notes or anything, just living the moment, seeing what I can say about the song. Let's go. Again, we have that capo usage on Emma's guitar. I think she's Emma, right? Smart choice. You have the lead guy that you can see here on the E335 or whatever it is. He doesn't have a capo this time around. Like, you know, we talked about Say Can You Hear, where they both had capos. And I love actually drawing parallels between those two songs. Another thing that we can notice that was already in the previous song is the solo. So when he's playing the solo, we can actually see now that it's the synth indeed that's playing along with him. That's pretty cool. I didn't expect it to be this beautiful, you know. Sometimes you discover a song like that, like Say Can You Hear. For me, it was watching the live version. Oh man, I'm just too hot. Sorry, boys. I gotta do that. All right. And you're like, okay, this is sort of an accident, right? Maybe this band doesn't really write songs that are like that often. It's just a one-time thing, and you know, one-hit wonder, whatever. For you, at least, for your own perception and sensibility. So I'm glad, and I'm surprised that I appreciate this song as much as I like the other one. If you read the description of those videos, there are additional vocals that are done by Emma, and maybe some things are a little touched up, etc. And they talk about how it's difficult to get a good sound live when you want to put reverb on the voice, because guitars, bass, synth, you can put the amps away, right? You can put the amps in another room, mic them up here, and have everybody listen to headphones, etc. But it's always the drums. Even though the drums are really quiet in the song, they will always bleed through every single mic there is that's close to them, you know, unless you have a Marshall in front of the mic as well, then it doesn't matter. But when it's just a soft voice like that, of course it's going to bleed. So they touch things up, and you know, why not? I appreciate the honesty. I think it's awesome that they write in the description, look, this isn't all there is to, this is not completely live, you know. Why not? I appreciate that. Let's keep listening. Yeah. Private navigation mode. I don't have ad block. Okay.
Il est
oh my god, why? Okay, so yeah, I'm glad I'm alive, boys. I'm glad COVID vaccine didn't get the best out of me. Anyways, I love the attitude of oh my god, I have to play the ad, okay. I love the attitude of everybody here. I love how, like, it's just, you know, you look at them smile, you look at them take a sip of their beer or whatever, you look at the way they're sitting and stuff. Like, look at this troll, man. She's a weirdo. But they're just feeling it. That's just what happens, you know, when you're in the pocket like that. Drums and bass are great. Look at these guys, they're just, yeah, they're clearly having a great time, and it's a great song. And you know, we talked about how maybe you can do stuff like that with the amps away from them and they have headphones, but they don't do that. You see the Vox near Emma, and you see that they don't have anything in their ears, not even earplugs, I don't think. So they're not even playing to a metronome or a click or anything like that, but the drums and bass sound just so tight. It's crazy. So you kind of have to react that way, to just sit like Emma does, like that, you know, because it's just chill, man. It seems like there's no pressure going on. Also, if you check out the wah, it's pretty strange. The guitar player is playing with the a white wah. I never saw that. All the wahs I saw were black or black and green or stuff like that. And the sound he gets from this thing makes me think it's not just a wah, it's like a weird thing, maybe a wah that's meant for bass or something. It's not your typical wah sound. And I love this track, and I'm a little bit hammered, so this is gonna be it for today, but thank you so much for pulling through. I'll film something else tomorrow, and normally my brain will be back at almost 100%, so bye boys and girls and everyone. See ya.